Have you ever been in the space where you've wanted something really deeply, but you felt the need to hide it, or explain it, or even shrink it? Because you just felt it was too bold, too selfish, too much for you to desire that thing. Now, desire is powerful, but so many of us, we just bury our desires under layers of guilt, shame, and silence only because of our mental conditioning, which teaches us that desiring something is being selfish. This episode is your permission slip to want what you want unapologetically. So, hi and welcome back to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach and the founder of the Freedom Divas Hub. And today we are diving into a topic that's quietly suppressed in so many of us: desire. Now, desire does not have to be only romantic or sexual. Desire can be anything. It can be your desire for freedom, your desire for love, for luxury, for impact, for rest, for joy, for more in your life, just about anything. We've all been conditioned to believe that desire makes us greedy, ungrateful, selfish, but really it is not so. The truth is that desire is not a flaw, it's a compass. And owning what we want without shame is one of the most liberating things we can do for ourselves. So, in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing 5 powerful shifts with you that will help you reconnect with your desires and help you express them fully without feeling guilty, without apology, without fear. So, now let's begin. These are the 5 ways to own your desire without any shame. Firstly, recognize that desire is sacred, it is not selfish. That's the first block you have to overcome. The mental block you have to overcome. Wanting more does not make you ungrateful, it just makes you human. Desire is the language of our soul, it is how our future self speaks to us in the present moment. That's how we desire something for the future. So start by flipping the script. Instead of saying, oh my God, I don't think it's right for me to ask this, ask, what is this desire trying to teach me about who I really am? Number 2, unhook from cultural conditioning. Now, most of us have inherited beliefs like good girls don't ask for too much, nice women don't want more, it's selfish to want time, space, pleasure for ourselves. But come on, you were not born with those beliefs. They were just taught to you at some point in time. You grew up, you know, hearing them. So anything which you learned, remember, can also be unlearned. You get to define what's good for you. Number 3, make space for quiet wanting. So, desire does not always have to be loud. Desire does not always have to shout. Sometimes it can be in whispers. Desire can live as you daydream, in the things that gives you goosebumps, in the what if, you know, all the what ifs that you keep just brushing off. You can have a desire hidden somewhere over there. So start a desire journal, okay? Don't judge yourself for it. Don't have any logic for it. Just write down what you secretly want. That secret between you and yourself. Let it flow. Raw, wild, messy, beautiful, whatever. That's the beginning of your freedom. Number 4, speak your desire out. Even to yourself, maybe. You don't have to, like I said, your desire does not have to be loud. You don't have to shout it out, but speak to yourself. Just to yourself. Shame festers in silence. When you speak to yourself, Okay, as we are having this conversation today, when you have a conversation with yourself, even if it's you looking into the mirror and talking, you begin reclaiming your own voice. So say it out. I want this. I want to feel loved. I want rest. I want to build wealth, whatever your desire is. Just say it. The more you speak, the more real and the more safe it becomes. Lastly, detach desire from desperation. Owning your desire does not mean you have to cling on to it desperately. Owning your desire means you have to trust it, you have to honor it, and you have to release the need to justify it to anybody. Desire is not a demand. Remember that. When you allow, your desire to guide you without attaching your worth to the outcome, you actually begin living in that state of expansion. You become magnetic. You become whole. You become fulfilled. You become so unapologetic. So, my beautiful people, if you've been silencing all your desires all these years, all this while, or you've been shrinking them to fit into somebody else's comfort zone, let this episode be your reminder that you deserve what you desire. You are allowed to want, you are allowed to dream big, you are allowed to take up all the space for yourself, whatever you want, with your longing. Desire is not something to be ashamed of. In fact, it is something you need to honor. So, if this episode resonated, like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel either on YouTube or Spotify or Apple or Substack. And if you're longing for a space to explore your desires without any filters, write to me so that I can let you in my community, Freedom Divas Hub, where we always support each other. So until next time, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, signing off for now, but telling you follow your desire, please follow your joy, follow your fulfillment. You deserve it. You deserve your desire. I'll see you in the next podcast. With love, Ratika. Bye bye.